At T-Mobile, our critical mission is providing unparalleled 5G coverage for when connectivity is mission critical. Introducing T-Priority, America's best 5G network experience for first responders, even in times of congestion. More capacity, faster speeds, better coverage. T-Priority from T-Mobile, built for tomorrow's emergencies, ready today. Discover more at t-priority.com.
For qualifying organizations on eligible rate plans, coverage not available in some areas and may be impacted by emergencies.
Year 7, day 205. Turns out, playing along has paid off. I just got to watch Lapadine fire every general who pulled away from the offense that day. It felt good, standing next to him, representing the Jardakai, and watching them all sweat. It's good to have someone like Lapadine on our side. I mean, if it weren't for him, who knows where we'd all be right now. But he's still one of them. I hate these politics and anyone who represents them. But now that the Starbringers are coming back to the capital, I'm sure there'll be no escaping it. We're involved now. Pawns in this sickening game of theirs. I came here to make the world a better place and thought I was doing that. Now I see what's really happening, and I hope True can too. Year 7, day 211. I've talked to the others, and they all have had the same dream. Some of their shadow forms are a little more clear. The one who seems least concerned is Nicola. She always has been the most spirited of us. I'm confident she'll be the first to figure out what exactly is going on. We agreed not to tell True until we have a better idea of what this is. He seems overburdened as it is, and I don't want to make it any worse unless I have to. I've taken up the responsibility to do this when the time feels right. Year 7, day 222. True has gotten really thin and sick-looking. Jardakai bodies are usually really efficient with not much fuel, and his body is supposed to be even tougher than ours. It has me worried that he's not eating at all. I'm not the only one worried. Borsha has been on his heels constantly, but all he'll accept from her are stimulants to keep him awake around the clock. He spends all his time replaying the calamity, poring over whatever data there is and trying to figure out what happened. All he said to me is that his Superman is gone. Lapadine and Shan seem to think it's stress, but I did finally get out of Lapadine that he does have Berserker. Even he's confused about what actually happened because True was right there with him. He told me it looked like he'd invoked his abilities, like he often does. Then, moments later, the calamity was over, and he was on the floor. I know that Etruvians are different, that their minds and bodies aren't intrinsically linked. Anyways, I'll get it out of him sooner or later. But in the meantime, watching him react to all this has been really hard. He's not someone who leaves things to hope, faith, or chance, but he's so far from an answer that that's all he can do. On one hand, it makes me scared to see someone who always has an answer be so vulnerable. But on the other hand, seeing him humbled has been a little refreshing. A change of perspective can be a good thing, but I hope he doesn't leave too much to the good graces of the Star Makers.
If you're a fan of immersive audio fiction, you won't want to miss out on these shows from Packhowl Media. The Madness of Chartrulean.
Will this world accept my vision of the future? Or is all of this a mistake?
The Nebulous Saga.
You killed my family.
They killed mine.
And for 10 years, I've been making the Alliance pay.
Tales for Howling at the Full Moon.
It is not my worth that brings me here. It is my calling.
Another day, another chosen one.
To learn more about our shows and find out how to support independent creators, visit packhowlmedia.com.